Freedom Jacob Caeser has bought a couple of tigers, which confirms the fact that rich men always get pussy any type they want.
First of all, is right, I have 2 tigers.
This rich man decided to get 2 of them, very young ones.
The animals are 7 months old, still at a very young stage.
7-month-old pussies, making Freedom the R. Kelly of wildlife.
See, you're a tiger girl, the way you scratching me.
But these pussies are not human, so it's not a crime, thankfully. Also, I'd like to apologize to everybody who was offended by the R. Kelly thing, especially to those who still listen to his music. Now, these 2 pussies cheddar bots are white, and so Kwame Nkrumah or Robert Mugabe may not be proud. But who cares what dead presidents think when you have enough dead presidents to buy whatever you want?
First of all, is right, I have 2 tigers that I bought on a bid between Ghana and Dubai.
In the past few days, Freedom Jacob Caeser has been in the news because his neighbors are complaining about the tigers. They are afraid that the tigers will eat them or their dogs or their daughters. And a lot of people have been saying so many things about it. Why will you buy 2 tigers? What do you need them for? How will you pay so much money for them? Why can't you just buy a normal pussycat like a single woman? Is it even legal to own these wild animals in this country? And so many other things. But what does the law say? Well, just like any other weird and dangerous things that human beings should avoid, but we still want to do because human beings are stubborn until somebody dies, you need a license. You need a license from the chief game and wildlife officer or somebody who represents him. And you have to pay an amount of money determined by the chief game and wildlife officer. One guy has to determine how much you have to pay based on what? I don't know what the criteria is, but it's cheddar, so no amount of money is a problem. But all the money you pay to the chief game officer goes to the government, which in Ghana means that you can buy the chief game officer lunch, or you can give him a gift unrelated out of the goodness of your heart, so that you don't have to pay that much money to the government. So as I said in the beginning, Freedom Jacob Caesar's neighbors are worried about the tigers. They are worried that it's dangerous, that things shouldn't be living in the residential area. And one of the complaints is that the animals stink, and whenever they open the door, they get an unpleasant smell. Which makes no sense to me, because if the animals stink that bad for other people and other houses to smell it, then I don't think Freedom himself will want it in his house, because Freedom is a fresh guy. He doesn't want like bad smell and things around him. And according to the trainer, they bath the tigers like every 3 days or something.
Because we have a swimming pool for them in even that cage that we create for them. We have a swimming pool. We have a guy who actually baths them every 3 days. Every 3 days they have to be washed.
Which makes sense. If you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on 2 animals, you want to make sure that they are clean and they have a clean environment. Okay, these are not local dogs. You didn't buy a dog at the beach. We bought a dog at the beach one time for 4 cedis, and we never bathed the dog because why? It costs only 4 cedis. If you buy 2 white tigers, you're going to make sure that they are in a clean environment. Also, they said the tigers have no proper training and care, which I don't believe. Like, once again, if you spend a fortune on 2 animals, you're going to give them the best training and care.
My sense of smell is very high. When you blow fuse right now here.
Now, Freedom Jacob Caesar's neighbors at Wonderworld Estates and a lot of people in Ghana and on Twitter are calling for the Wildlife Society to come and get the tigers. I think the police released a statement saying that they were going to protect the people of the neighborhood until the animals are moved, and they're calling on the Forestry Commission to come and move the animals and stuff. And I'm just asking, hear me out. You want Freedom to give his white tigers, a very rare kind of tiger that is not native to Africa, you want him to leave it in the care of who? The Ghana Wildlife Society? Are we talking about the same one where I think Headless YouTuber made a video before where a guy called the Wildlife Society that he has seen a cobra in his house, and the wildlife guy on the phone told him to kill the cobra? Is it that same Wildlife Society we are talking about?
Patrol wildlife for more office me. Cobra be a boy where you fear has is here, but you wouldn't let you and come from some woman from fear. Ah, that's a wildlife for Munko more. I tell you.
That's the guy from the society that's supposed to protect wildlife telling the guy to kill a cobra. Do you remember that raccoon that came to Ghana from America or New York somewhere because it was stuck on a shipment container? Do you know where it is? I don't know where it is, but it's only 3 things. It's either dead, very hungry and very lean, or it's at the US Embassy looking for a visa to go back home. Just recently, we saw videos and pictures of the lions at the Accra Zoo, and these lions are so lean that they could be brand ambassadors for Herbalife. I went to the Accra Zoo like last year because I saw a video by candidate Sherif where she went to the Accra Zoo, so I decided to go. And let me tell you, the animals are stressed, okay? This snake was begging me to take it home, like it was talking to me. I'm not even joking, the snake was talking to me, saying I should take it home. This bird was following me the whole time, begging me for food. You want Freedom to leave his rare white tigers to these guys? You wouldn't even leave your dogs to these guys.
You have to train them. You have to have someone taking care of them.
Now, there was a video where Freedom explained why he bought the animals.
I would like to share the reason why I went in for this. I went in to buy these animals to add the value of tourism in our country.
Hey, Freedom, you want to boost tourism in the country? Are you sure? Is that why you bought the thing? Are you sure that's the main reason why you bought the thing? See, I follow Freedom very, very much, well enough to know that that's not the main reason why he bought the thing.
Because I want to be, if not Ghana, to be the first. I want Freedom Jacob Caeser to one day be the name that a child will mention and say, this was the man that brought tigers to a whole West Africa, and today we are making a lot of revenue and value from safari.
Aha, that's the Freedom I know. That's my guy.
I want Freedom Jacob Caeser to be the name that a child will mention when they say that a tiger was brought into Africa and to Ghana.
That's the guy we know, okay? Freedom Jacob Caeser, the guy who he wants to be the guy. He's buying it for them in tourism. I think he does want to help tourism, but I think the tourism is second on the list. The number one on the list is what he just said. You know Freedom. If you don't know Freedom and you haven't seen my previous video about Freedom, check it out to understand what I'm saying. And they interviewed the trainer of the animals.
I'll catch them, I hold their tail. They'll say hello to me.
Hey, don't do what?
They'll say hello to me.
They'll say hello to you. Wow, these tigers are truly special.
High five. High five. Yes. Yes.
Boss, so the thing didn't give you high five for you. That's what I have from the floor. The animal is not happy. Me, I won't say anything.
High five. Yes.
You see, the most painful thing about this story is that because it's Freedom Jacob Caeser, people don't understand him. Because if you watch my previous video, we established that Freedom Jacob Caeser is very hard to understand. That one is true. So, some of you may not know this, but recently I have taken on the title as Freedom Jacob Caeser. I'm the unofficial spokesman of Freedom Jacob Caeser. Unofficial, don't sue me. Just like Freedom Jacob Caeser is the self-acclaimed Prince of Africa, I'm the self-acclaimed spokesman of Freedom Jacob Caeser. Freedom Jacob Caeser. And so nobody understands why the two tigers have come. Freedom Jacob Caeser himself cannot explain to you guys why he bought these two tigers, but I, Freedom Jacob Caeser, I'm here to explain it to you. And it's a very simple and short explanation. Now listen. Wait, I have to wear my list. Now listen, my name is Freedom Jacob Caeser and I'm here to explain it to you. Listen, Freedom Jacob Caeser buying these two tigers is going to change the destiny of Ghana. Okay, it's going to change the destiny of the entire Africa. Now, if you know as much about Freedom Jacob Caeser like I do, you will know that this guy, whenever he brings a male and a female animal together, he builds an empire. If you watch the previous video, then you saw this clip.
What was your first business and how did it go?
It's a poultry farm. I was very young. I bought a hen and a cock and started laying eggs because I wanted eggs, and they became chickens and they became a poultry farm.
He bought a hen and a cock when he was a kid. That was his first business, and that has led him to build this empire. Now he has bought a male tiger and a female tiger. These are white tigers. Imagine what's going to come next. Okay, a hen and a cock got him to this point where he has all these properties in the country. Okay, he's doing a lot of philanthropy. He's changing the lives of so many people. But he has changed the lives of so many people, and he's about to change more lives with Freedom Coin. Now that he has bought two tigers, you see, people, I don't think. See, you guys, see, Ghana people are like,
Munya deep, like you niggas not deep, you understand?
See, the hen and the cock mated, laid eggs, and then his mom used to pay the school fees. Now he has bought two tigers. They are going to mate, they are going to give birth to more tigers, and I cannot even imagine what is going to happen to the destiny of this country. Like, do you understand the wealth that this country is going to become Dubai because of Freedom Jacob Caeser? That is the goal of this guy that you people don't understand because you're too shallow.
When you're shallow, like you niggas don't understand like what's gonna happen for Ghana if this guy sells these tigers. You don't know.
He could have bought only one tiger, but he bought, as he said,
went in for the male and the female version of it.
Ah, Charlie, this man is the savior of Ghana. He's the Prince of Africa. And listen, nothing bad is going to happen, okay? Nothing bad is going to come from this. Have there been situations where people who own wild animals have been eaten by their wild animals? Yes. Have there been situations where employees who have been trained to take care of wild animals were still eaten by these wild animals? Yes. Have there been situations where wild dogs have eaten babies? Yes. If you smoke a stick of cigarettes every day, will it hurt your lungs and give you cancer? Yes, but you still do it, don't you? You still do it. If you take chocho every day, is it possible that the driver will go and crash and you die? Yes. Do we have a good track record of individuals keeping wild animals in this country? No, we don't, but who gives the shit? Who cares? Okay, nobody cares about that. All we know is that Freedom Jacob Caeser is the chosen one and he is going to do it right. Every single day we face 1,000 ways to die and we still do things, and so don't stop a great restrict man from doing what he wants to do just because it's dangerous and it can cause problems for some people in the future. Don't stop a guy from doing that. Come on. So yeah, I am Freedom Jacob Caeser, and that is the reason why Freedom Jacob Caeser has bought these tigers and brought them to Ghana. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, then you are just not deep, okay? If you're not deep, there's nothing we can do about that. But listen, they want to take the animals from him and put them in a zoo. I think he also wants to build a zoo himself. That's fine.
The aim is to have a zoo, a proper zoo, that when people come to Ghana, they can also go for that kind of excursion.
But I have a warning for Freedom Jacob Caeser, okay? Listen, my guy, Freedom, you can let them take the animals anywhere in this country, but please don't let them take those 2 big cats anywhere near the Volta region. I beg you, because you will not see them again, okay? Because taking a big cat like that to the Volta region is like giving a big mouse to a cat, if you know what I mean. People are afraid that the cats will grow up and eat human beings, but if you take them to the Volta region, you will know that it's the other way around. The cats will be running away, they'll run back to Accra. As soon as the cats step over there, you know what they'll be saying.
For Freedom, these your cats, they are very, very nice, so very, very nice.
And me, I suspect Cheddar. Like, I suspect Cheddar a little bit because his name is Freedom. And we all know that Freedom is not an English name, it's an Ewe name. His name is Freedom Jacob and Caesar. Bro, that's 3 Ewe names. If you met a random guy anywhere in Ghana and they told you that their name is Freedom Jacob and Caesar, you will know where they are from.
I want Freedom Jacob Caeser to one day eat them.
And I'm going to end the video with this song because Adani Best said it best. If you don't understand, the song literally means you have gone to catch and rear a small lion. When it grows up, then you will see your Somi. If you don't know what Somi means, please put it in the comments below. The bad boys and girls at the back will explain it to you. I still won't ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the tigers. Let me know what you think about everything. You know, do you think you should take it to the people? Do you think that you should keep it in the house? Do you think the tigers will grow up and eat somebody in the future? I know they are trained, but like even as human beings, when we get angry, we can do some kind of stupid things. So, you know, animals don't really have a language to express their feelings. When they feel something, they just move. And if they direct their feelings toward a person, they just move toward that person. So, you know, do you think that will happen? I hope it doesn't happen, but if it happens, it will be epic. My brain is so dark, man. I shouldn't be talking. I'll see you guys soon in another video.